Good evening, good afternoon, or wherever you are in the world. Happy New Year's, and welcome to the first installment of Let's Talk About, the podcast that picks a topic, and as the name implies, we talk about it. Before we get started, let's talk about doing things in the realm of 5. Like, comment, subscribe, notify, share. Each one of those actors by themselves are powerful, but put together, they take our podcast over to the next level because it helps us do more and better things. Does give you guys more enjoyment. It's a cycle that reciprocates upon itself, and we grow exponentially, and everyone has a good time. So please, at the very least, a like is free. Everything I mentioned to you is free. No sense in not doing it. So come on, let's get it done. And now on to today's topic. And today's topic is, let's talk about SA. SA, which is short for anyways, SA is, in a nutshell, what happens when someone, be it male or female, not only approaches you aggressively, but it initiates some sort of contact. And the caveat is it's unwanted. And in that statement, unwanted advancements, that's where people get into trouble. Because you're at work. You're going through your day-to-day. I'm speaking for the guys, but the girls is just as much, if not more so. But if you're at work, going about your daily grind, and you get up to go to the water cooler, and you feel something pinch your butt. You turn around, and here's where it differs. If you like her, if she looks good, if she's attractive, she's flirtatious. If you don't like her, she's unattractive, it's assault. It's the exact same move. It all comes down to perception. The classic if-then statement in geek speak. If you like them, it's all good. If you don't like them, it's all bad. I personally don't get how people can be I don't get how people can be so wishy-washy. Because it is what it is. If you like them, it's fine. If you don't like them, it's not fine. Trolling the interwebs, going through YouTube as I am wont to do, I come across my favorite content creator, at least one of them, in Just Pearly Things. And there was a clip that came out about modern women getting schooled on SA. And we're going to play some of it for you, and we're going to get down to the conversation. Let's go.
The fuck, bro? Like, how do you not even have the pride to do that?
I have a stat. So, of domestic abuse crimes recorded by the police, 26% were committed against men. And it says half of male victims, 49%, failed to tell anyone that they were a victim of domestic abuse and are 2.5 times less likely to tell anyone than female victims.
Agreed. Because they don't want to be seen as a bitch.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know how recent that stat was, because I think 10 years ago, and I'm not asking for you to look it up, but 10 years ago, that wouldn't be as high as that is. Because I think men are encouraged more now to speak up about stuff like that.
No,
Men still won't, though.
no, I think men. How do I put it? I think now we just take away the consequence. Like if you take away, like when you look at things from a policy perspective, you have to think about like what is this policy encouraging, and when you see like the inequalities in the justice system, like men, I don't think women are punished at the same way like men are.
They are.
Do you think they deserve to be?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I think
100%.
everything should be equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
If you hit a guy
You
like
split the bill. No, I'm saying in the sense. No, just asking. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that, and I say that because I don't do anything that I couldn't like do on my own. So if any activity that like I'm not doing if I can't do it myself.
Well, if you went on a date with a guy and he said to you,
100%.
let's split the bill.
Okay. There's a lot of cackling from the chick in the middle. Something I could definitely do without. But Pearl just relays some statistics as pertaining to men reporting instances of sexual assault, or SA. Excuse me. They are alarming mainly because, regardless of what may be thought on this panel, the simple truth is that men, by and large, cannot report it. Not do not, cannot. And they can't not report it because it will be looked on as less than favorable. There are instances of people, of guys getting deflowered. And they get deflowered by predatory women. And when that happens, they don't say anything. Why? Because their boys wouldn't understand. Society doesn't understand. Men always want sex, even when they don't. They do. And while that can be said for a majority of the time, there are times when guys just don't want it. For whatever reason, they don't want it. So, if they don't want it, and it happens to them anyway, what recourse do they have? If they tell somebody, they won't be believed. So they sit on it. And it becomes a part of their learned experience. And I would go so far as to say, for most of those people, it would be a negative experience. It is what it is, and your mileage may vary. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, how do you feel?
I wouldn't mind because I'm young. So say if I'm going with a younger person, but even if I'm not going with like someone that is like closer to my age, I'm not their responsibility.
Yeah.
So like obviously it is nicer like if they're gonna pay. It doesn't matter if it's a guy, like even if it's not like even like a platonic thing. If I'm going out with someone and they want to pay, sure, that's fine because that's less money that I'm spending. But I'm never going to be expecting someone
You're always
to.
gonna have money in your pocket to pay for your.
Hell
half.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Why am I expecting you to do something
That's
for me?
class.
Well, if somebody asked me to split the bill, I would literally cover the whole bill.
No, I'll be honest,
and I would
I've
walk
never
out
split the
and that
bill
person
before.
would
Wait,
never see me again.
Make a statement. Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
I said if a guy ever asked me to split the bill, I would just pay for the whole bill and that person would never see me again.
Do you get offended by that, wouldn't you?
100%.
Yeah.
Because you see me, I mind my business. I go about my life and I mind my business. If you are talking to me, it's because you've seen something that you like.
Nah, that's
What you're trying to say is
so what
you didn't
happened?
have to
Guys,
take
one
me
at a
on the
time.
date.
One at a time.
True.
Like,
But
Listen, I could have been in my yard
what
eating my
hap-
rice in the fridge.
what happens if you see a guy you like? Then what are you saying?
Me, I'm a bougie
have you
babe.
asked
Nah,
a man out?
That's what I'm saying.
Have
What
I
are you
asked
doing?
guys out
Yeah.
before? Have
Like
I
on a
asked?
thing, not let's go on a date. Like, yo, let's link up.
No.
You've never done that. Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna read super chat.
I smell cap. I sense lies. This show, if there has one fault to it, it's the fact that people can say what they want, and for the most part, they're not checked on it. Now, the guy just asked the girl if she ever just linked up. She said no, and he said fair enough. No, that's not fair enough. Really? And all this time, you never just went out with somebody? It had to be a date, or it wasn't at all? No, I don't think so. Let's listen to the super chats. Listen to a little bit more of this, and then we'll get to the meat and bones of the
Chats
topic.
for a second. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Oh wait, let me refresh the page. Thank you so much for the super chats so far. As you guys know, we're trying to get some upgrades in the studio, so all the super chats right now are being donated towards. I think what's our next thing? Ish, new camera. We got the soundboard.
So yeah, new camera.
New camera. Okay, then you can get like a close up of the guests' faces. So if you want to see that, send super chats. So okay, let me. Oh my God, guys, I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Okay, so it started from Zentience with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much. Woo! If you stop putting your willy everywhere, this wouldn't have happened. And this then turns around and says she's not blaming him. It's this kind of bipolar rubbish who claims to be a single with 2 boyfriends. Focus on yourself, gents. Don't dip into crazy. $5 from. Nope. $5 from Megan is doing ROC Nation's dirty work. That's all it is. A goose is being fattened up for slaughter. $4.99. Even $50 from Zentians. Even if trauma can cause you to lie, what stopped Megan from coming back to the set to set the record straight? Oh, right. Accountability is a woman's kryptonite. In domestic violence cases without any evidence, approximately 90% of the time, the man is arrested without question. $2 from Mickey. The UK guys are grossly blue pill. This is pathetic. Let's see. I think, was there one more at the end or no?
But please, I just want to say, that you shouldn't call people bipolar and stuff, because mental health is real, and that's so disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree. But I think he meant the comment, not your personality. He meant
No,
like.
no, no, no,
He meant like you said one
Yeah,
thing.
here, guys, I'm trying to read my super chats
sorry,
right now.
yeah.
So Zar ZR70, Mike Tyson used to slap his wife, but he would knock out all the guys in that room. The issue is some men have a violence problem regardless of gender. Men get the worst of men's violence. They're murdered more. I agree. $20 from Just Human. If you engage with violence, you sign up for whatever comes next. If you slap a person and they go, that pull up with a strap, that's the game. Anytime you choose to fight, your life is on the line. Okay.
We have one more super
Oh, one
chat
more.
from Adeleke Mayemgabe. Megan is just doing Rock Nation's dirty work. That is all it is.
Ooh.
A goose is being fattened up for slaughter.
Oh, you read that one?
Said that
Yeah, I read that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, you read
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
That's tough, but I hear that though.
I hear what you're saying about the bipolar though, because
Megan.
it is a big thing, like mental health.
Do you understand? You shouldn't
Yeah.
really shame people like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad. Because
Sure,
I do have
yeah.
bipolar, and so what? I'm proud.
I hear you, man.
Well, I think the point is like that mental health is real, and that's like obviously, but it doesn't excuse like treating people a certain way. Like hitting someone, like that's not fair to the person if you're
No.
hitting them.
No,
and,
the
like,
comment was
The
targeted
comment
at
was
her,
talking
something
about-
she said. about Megan, but then the other thing was contradictory to the initial thing. So then the comment was like, "Is this kind of bipolar mentality?"
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we. Okay. So let me see what's next on the.
I'm pausing the video here because the whole video, which started off with views on SA, have turned into something entirely different. So we're not gonna see that right now. SA is a real phenomenon. It affects all races, all genders. It can cross age lines. It can be anything. And it does affect men and women. It affects men and women differently. Because as we stated before, when men do not report cases of SA because they're not believed. Oh, come on. You really wanted it, really, didn't you? You wanted it. No? Or not with her. Women. Oh, and that ties into something else too. That ties into believe all women, which I do not. Never have, never will. Because believe all women means that you can say what you want and I have to believe you. No. You can say what you want, but I'm going to question you on it, I'm going to challenge you on it, and you need to back it up with facts. End of story. You can say what you want. And in return, I can say, really? Give me an example. If you can't, then let the chips fall where they may. If you can, I might believe you, but then again, I might need more proof. And you can say what you want about that part of it. You can say that I'm being difficult or this, that, the other thing, or whatever you want to say. But, and especially in a medium like this, like podcasting, like social media, it's called an extra layer of accountability. That's another layer of fact checking. Because if someone were to call me out on it, I can say, well, I believe because this, and this, and this happened. And you can believe it, you can not believe it, but it's out there for everyone to see. Without that extra layer, then it becomes he said, she said, my word versus anybody else's, which serves no practical purpose. You must understand that the primary focus and purpose of any podcast that I do is to further an opinion that I may have and or give another point of view. And more times than not, it's just to introduce another point of view to the mix. Not to muddy up the waters, not to confuse people. It's simply just another reasoning, another train of thought that you can take or you can choose not to take. Simple. You can do with the information that you wish, or you don't have to do anything. Simple. I'll be back later. I need to compose my train of thoughts. I'm all over the place right about now. Pardon me for that. But we're going to come back later, and we're going to deep dive into this a bit more. And to all those who love and support us, thank you. If you love and support us, if you haven't done already, show it. Engage in the rule of 5. You want to take it a step further? In the link below, in the description below, there are different ways you can donate to the cause. Every little bit helps. So, with that in mind, until the next, or until part 2, this is OBJ saying, thanks for listening. Be safe out there. And I'll see you on the flip side.